welcome back to my channel. It's been so long. I'm so sorry. Gah. I've been like so many kinds of sick. I know that's always the story, but it's my life, so ta-da. The big one has been my gastroparesis. Has been a real problem. Gastroparesis is a neurological disorder. It basically means my GI tract doesn't work without meds to make it work. And sometimes the meds stop working, and that's kind of the point I'm at now. So I'm sort of looking at other options, other medications, hopefully. I have a couple of friends who have the same condition who are like on the waiting list for a gastric pacemaker. You know how a pacemaker in your heart makes your heart beat? Pacemaker in your GI tract makes it contract and makes it work. So yeah, it basically meant I couldn't eat for a few weeks, which is not good. And it meant I couldn't keep my meds down. So also, like, probably even more not good, because I mean, like, I'm a recovered anorectic, I'm familiar with not eating, but I didn't really miss food because it was making me so sick anyway. But yeah, not being able to take my meds was a big problem. You know, lots of pain, lots of withdrawal symptoms as well, because a lot of my medications, you can't just stop taking them straight away. So yeah, that was unfun, and that's been going on for, the worst of it was a couple of weeks, but like the whole thing's been going on for months, since like March. So yay! Chronic illness life. But yes, I'm feeling good at the moment. I got new meds and they're helping a lot. Things are not stable, but they're a lot better. So I can eat a bit better now, and I can keep my meds down. So I'm full of glorious pain meds at the moment, so I can move and do the stuff. And yes. So yeah, today's video is going to be a current favorites, like makeup favorites. I have so much stuff that I want to share with you guys, because I mean, you know, this kind of thing has sort of been like a bit of a salvation for me while I've been feeling so crap. So I do have a lot of stuff that I want to show you guys, and yeah, the makeup stuff I figured was a good starting point. I'm also going to do a video with my current favorite anime, because I mean, I've been watching a lot of stuff like on Crunchyroll and Anime Lab and that sort of thing on my phone while I've been curled up in bed, not able to do anything useful. So that's been fun. Yeah, I'm saying a lot. Is that normal? Is that usual me? I'm not sure. But yes, let's get into the makeup stuffs. Let's start with what I'm wearing on my lips, because oh my god, I love this stuff so much. It's gorgeous, and I love how it has a little bit of glossiness to it, just a little bit. Yeah, it's from a Korean brand called Tonymoly, and it's their Liptone Get It tints. This is the one I'm wearing today. It's like, there's like a normal version and a glossier version. This is the glossier version that I'm wearing. It's shade number 8. Yeah, and as you can see, it's a very bright, slightly orangish red, but it's not so orange that I can't get away with it with my blue undertones. So yeah, if you have cool undertones in your skin, you should be able to get away with this. Yeah, it's more of a true red than anything, I think. It's showing a little bit more orange on camera, but oh, I love it so much. Yeah, and the other one that I have is the more matte version, the one that kind of dries down and you can put a balm over it and stuff if you want to. The original version, and I have shade number 5 in that one. It's a much deeper red. It doesn't come out this deep when you apply it. I'll show you what I mean. With the original ones, the top cap comes off and then you unscrew the little one, so I kind of like that. Like, it's a little extra step, but I don't mind because it makes me feel more secure about having it in my bag. Little spongy applicator. That's actually really easy to use. Like, the shape is really good. It's pointy enough that you can get a really nice cupid's bow. That's what that one looks like. So it's a deep pinky red. And then you can build it up as much as you want. So like, you can get to this kind of opacity with it quite easily. And now I'm gonna have that on my hand for days because it's a stain. Yeah. It's so pretty. And you can see I've used quite a bit of it, like, already. It's like maybe a quarter of it's gone because I love it so much. And then, yeah, that's why I ordered this one, because I was like, well, if there's a glossy version, I really want to try it. And I like the glossy version even better because I have very dry skin and very dry lips. And these are so comfortable. Like, I'm not wearing lip balm at the moment underneath this or on top of it. I don't feel that I need it. Yeah, it's incredible. It just has this really smoothing kind of finish to it. So if you have very crinkly lips like I do because they're so dry, these things are beautiful. Neither of them are drying, but these ones are actually moisturizing. So yeah, I highly recommend these ones. Next up, I have a dupe for the Lancome Juicy Shakers. These are from, again, a Korean brand. This one's called the Saem, S-A-E-M. And these are their Eco Soul Shaker tints. These ones here, they're so pretty. Good. And yeah, like the formula is so similar. Like, yeah, I used to have one of the juicy shakers from Lancome, and I lost it. And I was so sad because it was so pretty and so comfortable, and like, yeah, the stain like stayed so well, but it was so subtle and great for no makeup days. These are a bit more bold. Like, they start off as sheer as the juicy shakers, but you can build them up to like a full-blown tint. Not this kind of opacity, but you know, pretty significant. And the colors that I have here are, yeah, number 2, this one, which is like a sort of summery pink, like a peachy kind of pink. And this one here, number 5, which is a bit more natural. It's sort of a mauve. You have to like shake them, they say 20 times. That was 20, right? That was more than 20, I think. And then it's got a little applicator. So cute. Okay, so this one here is number 2, and that one's number 5, the more mauvey one. But this one you can blend out. It starts off quite dark, but you can blend it to be a really natural sort of tint. I love that. This has become like my go-to everyday lip color at the moment. It's so pretty. Gah. So yeah, I'm obsessed with these. And again, they have like a lip oil to them, you know, just like the juicy shakers. So yeah, they're so comfortable, so moisturizing. Oh, so good. And they're like a fraction of the price. Good. Okay, next up is a liquid lipstick, and I love this so much. Good. It's from Sugarpill. This may be hard to believe because I love my bright colors, but I'd never tried anything from Sugarpill before I got this. I ordered it from berserk.com.au, one of my favorite like online stores. Actually, yeah, it's my favorite online store. Who am I kidding? But yeah, if you're in Australia, check them out. They have so much awesome stuff, especially if you're into the sort of more alternative fashion and that kind of thing. But they have a ton of awesome makeup and a ton of Sugarpill in particular. This is, you know, I think, yeah, it's just called their liquid lip color from Sugarpill. And the shade I have here is Trinket. This is what it looks like. It's that beautiful pinky shade, but it has really fine gold micro glitter in it. And it's gorgeous. Oh my god. So it has one of those really fuzzy doe foot applicators, which I really, really love. Like, they apply the perfect amount in just one swipe. I love that. You don't have to go back and get more. So that's what it looks like when it's first applied, and as it dries down, you can see more and more of that gold micro glitter coming through. It's so pretty. Oh my god. There we go. So that's almost completely dried down now, and you can see, I don't know whether it's coming up on camera, which is a real pain, but yeah, that gold micro shimmer. It's so pretty. I love this so much. And yeah, the shade is like continually sold out on Berserk and everywhere else that I've seen it online because it's so gorgeous. So if you want to get your hands on it, if you see it available, grab it. In addition to it being so pretty, I love the formula of these. I actually really want to get more of these Sugarpill liquid lip colors. Yeah, they're very, very comfortable. They're a little on the thicker side. Like they're not, it's not like you're acutely aware that you have them on or anything like that. It's just a little more of a moussey sort of formula. There's a little bit of transfer once it dries down, so they're not completely transfer proof. But I don't mind that. I'd rather that than have something that's super drying, you know? So the fact that these have a little more of a moussey formula means that they look amazing on your lips. They make your lips look really smooth and really healthy. So yeah, I love that. Beautiful, beautiful formula. Good. I also got a traditional bullet lipstick, which I don't buy many of these days, but this one caught my attention. You know, I swatched it in the store and was like, I'd try this. So yeah, it's one of the new lipsticks from Rimmel. The Only One matte lipsticks. The original The Only One lipsticks I didn't like. I felt the formula was just atrocious. They were so patchy and they bled outside my lip lines like within less than half an hour of being applied. They were a disaster for me. I did not like them at all, but the matte version I absolutely love. I cannot wait to get more of these. Assuming, you know, the formula is the same across the shades, yeah, I want more. Because this one that I bought, I've been wearing a lot. Yeah, anytime I haven't been wearing that, yeah, where are we? This one, the Eco Soul Shaker Tint from the Saem. I've been wearing this, and it's the shade 610 High Flyer. It's just a really nice, darker sort of nude. Like on me, it's quite deep because my skin tone's so pale. But yeah, I just love this shade. There we are, that's it there. So it's more of a warm toned nude, but it's not orange, you know, like I can certainly get away with wearing it with my undertones. And I find it kind of warms up my complexion just a little. It makes everything look a little more alive, which is nice. But yeah, this is another one of those matte lip products that is beautifully comfortable. I don't find this drying at all. It's not moisturizing, but it's not drying. It's comfortable. It feels like just a really comfortable standard lipstick, but it looks completely matte. I love that. Like, it has the look of a matte liquid lipstick without any of the drawbacks. So yeah, if you see these in a you know, a store near you, definitely check them out. The color range is really nice as well. I think I saw a purple in the range. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did, so that would be intriguing. Yes. So yeah, highly recommend checking these ones out. Okay, next up we have a brow product, and this has just become my go-to brow product, like hands down. I love those really micro fine brow pencils. Probably because I don't have much brow to begin with. Like, it takes a lot of work to make my brows look this present. But yeah, this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It took me a long time to pick this up, and I'm really glad I finally did. So many people have recommended these online, and I can totally see why. They are fantastic. The formula is really creamy, but it sets beautifully. Like, you know, if I like brush my face accidentally, it's not gonna budge, it's not gonna smear. This stays in place really well. They have a fantastic shade range. They have an auburn shade for redheads that is excellent. Like, I have two naturally redhead friends who swear by it. You know, it's like the only drugstore brow product that either of them has found that works for them, that's the right shade, and that's actually a decent product. So yeah, if you're, you know, like if you're in that color range, I definitely recommend checking that one out. And they're so affordable. They're like 16 bucks from Priceline. So yeah, those good. Oh yeah, and the shade that I'm wearing at the moment is Espresso number 7. So yeah, it's like a really ashy, sort of deepish brown. Next up is the foundation that I'm wearing at the moment, and to be honest, I did not expect to love this as much as I do. It's from e.l.f. and it's their... Why you not put names on your products, e.l.f.? Good. I think it's called their Flawless Finish Foundation. Future Kitty, am I right? I hope I am. Yeah, and I have the shade Porcelain, of course. It's not quite pale enough for me. I do have to mix in a foundation lightener. Currently I'm using the one from the Body Shop and quite enjoying that. I'll be doing a sort of which foundation lighteners are good and bad thing coming up soon. So I won't go too into that. But yeah, the foundation itself is beautiful. The reason I didn't expect to love this so much is because it's oil-free, and for someone with like Sahara Desert dry skin, oil-free foundations do not usually work. They usually cake up on me because I need a little oil, you know, I don't produce enough of my own. So long as I mix a little oil in with my my moisturizer, this is amazing. Oh my god. So if you do have very, 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 very dry skin, this will not work unless you already have added oil in your skincare. So I don't apply oil straight up in the morning. I do at night, just not in the morning because it's a little too much, you know. I mix in like 3 drops of like jojoba oil in with my moisturizer, and that does me fine. So long as I do that, the finish of this is gorgeous. It has like a sheen to it, but not an oily sheen, because obviously there's no oil in it. It gives you a really healthy, natural glow. It doesn't look matte. This is not a matte foundation at all, thank goodness. But it's not dewy either. It just looks really healthy. It's a really clean satin finish, and I love that. But it looks so natural as well. It doesn't look heavy. But the coverage, I'd say you can build it to like a solid medium quite easily. I wear it fairly sheer. But playing around with it, I was able to build it to medium coverage without it looking cakey, even on my skin. So yeah, I highly recommend checking this stuff out. Beautiful. Okay, the last 2 products before I show one hair product to you guys that I've kind of tacked onto the end, because where else am I gonna put it? These are from e.l.f. as well, and they're palettes, like the little 4-pan palettes. I have their contour palette, this one here, and their illuminating palette. And I am besotted with both. Oh my god. I'm not sure whether the highlighter is the same in both. It might be. It looks the same. This is what they look like inside. This one's the contour palette. This one's the illuminating palette. I think this white sort of highlighter here and here, I think it's the same in both. But the one in the illuminating palette seems to be a little more highlighter-ish, I guess. It seems to have more of a sheen to it. That might just be me, you know, overthinking it, but who knows. But the contour shade in this is amazing if you are super pale. Like, I don't think it would work for someone with a decent tan because I don't think it's going to be dark enough. I don't think you're going to be able to build it up enough. But if you're very pale, this is perfect for contouring. Like, I mean, it looks like it belongs there. It's not too dark, it's not orange, it just works, you know? And this one, the illuminating palette, all of these highlighters are amazing. They're so smooth and like they have this sheen, and instead of being glittery. I don't like glittery highlights and I don't like chunky highlights, but these ones are just smooth and they're just gorgeous. So yeah, and I love that they have like different shades for different skin tones. This one will work on deeper skin tones beautifully. It's not ashy at all. I tried it on a friend who has beautiful deep skin. Like, oh god, she's probably got the deepest skin of anyone I know. It's stunning. This is absolutely gorgeous on her. Yeah, it highlights her skin without looking ashy, without looking harsh. And because it has this tone to it, it just brings a warmth and a light to her complexion that is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, if you have very, very deep skin and you have a hard time finding, you know, highlighters, this palette is definitely a good one to check out, especially because it's so affordable. Lastly, the hair product that I wanted to show you guys is the dye that I use to get my hair this color. It's quite faded at the moment. Like, this is about 3 weeks old, so you know, you can see a bit of regrowth going on there. But yeah, these dyes have become my go-tos. Like, no matter what shade I want to dye my hair, I can find a color that will work in their range. Yeah, they have a fantastic range of shades. The brand is Directions by Riche. This is what it looks like. This is, you know, the unopened tub that I will be using this weekend to re-dye my hair. I'm gonna try and go really, really dark with it this time, like almost as dark as this. That would be good fun. I have a wig that's that shade of blue and I absolutely adore it. So this is, again, quite faded. When I initially dyed it, it was quite a bit darker. But what I love about these dyes is because there's no peroxide in them, there's nothing harsh, they're basically like a treatment for your hair. Like, they are nourishing for your hair. So if you have to bleach your hair first, these dyes are amazing. Oh my god. Yeah, like my hair feels like puppy soft after I use these dyes. Like, yeah, it's like a hair treatment and a hair dye smashed together. I love it. But yeah, with this, I left it on for about 2 hours and got a pretty strong, vibrant blue. If I wanted to dye my hair this color, I'd leave it on for about half an hour. And my hair underneath is bleached completely. So yeah, that should kind of give you an idea. If I want to get it really, really dark, I'll leave it on for 4 hours. You know, and again, because it's like a hair treatment, you can do that. It's not going to damage your hair. It's not going to cause you any problems. And I find that this dye removes from my skin very, very easily. You know, I just get makeup remover and scrub it a little and it's gone. So, yes. Yeah, no blue ears for me for the next week. I have also heard that a lot of people leave these dyes on overnight. So, you know, you just like wrap your hair in Glad wrap, put a shower cap on over the top, and then put a towel over your pillow, and you're good. And like I said, it removes from your skin very easily, so you don't have to worry about making a mess with it in your sleep. If you did leave it on overnight, obviously you would get the strongest possible color result. And I haven't tried that yet. I'm quite curious too. If you're interested in dyeing your hair bright colors, check out Directions. Their color range is amazing. The dyes are wonderfully affordable, and I use about half a tub to do hair this length. Like, I have very fine hair, you know, it's not like I have a lot to color. But yeah, about half a tub does me fine, so I guess that should help you gauge how much you need to buy. These are the best that I've used. I've used so many. Manic Panic was the worst, hands down. It washes out so fast. It stains your skin so badly, and yeah, it's just a disaster, and it's so overpriced for what it is as well. So I do recommend, based on my experience, staying away from Manic Panic. You're not going to get any kind of longevity out of them. This is, like I said, about 3 weeks on, and it still looks great. Like, I have no problem with this. And again, I only left it on for 2 hours rather than my usual 4 hours. Yeah, oh God, I just cannot rave about these guys enough. That I will not use any other kind of dye. And to be fair, I don't need to, because their color range is so comprehensive. So yeah, I've blabbed enough. You can tell how much I love this stuff. Not sponsored or anything like that. I just big fan. So yes, thank you for watching this video, and it's awesome to be back filming for you guys. I'm gonna aim to upload a video once a week, because my health is still pretty shit, you know. I don't want to commit to anything that I don't think I can keep up with and then end up letting you guys down. So yeah, I'm gonna aim to upload once a week. The day might change, but I'm gonna aim to keep it to the same day each week. That's the goal. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an awesome week. Keep on being your awesome, gorgeous, chronically fabulous selves, and I shall see you guys next week. See ya.